Welcome to the G4 Elite Show, where we do edutainment. We're going to have some fun, and you're going to learn something on this one right here. Mr. Unknown, as you can see, this young man has worked himself from poverty all the way up to the big house. Yeah, big time. We talking M's. And the way he's done it is through stock marketing. This is the Werewolf of Wall Street's interview. What's going on, my boy?
What's happening?
Man, thanks for coming.
Appreciate the
Number one, it's hard to get in contact with you.
As it should.
You don't have Instagram, Facebook, social media. I only know you because I know somebody that's rich like you.
If you don't know me, you're not gonna know me. You're not meant to know me. You understand?
You drippy while you're over here, man. Stuck though.
I appreciate you.
Welcome to the G4D show. All right, so the way we do things, we have a couple topics, and then we're gonna get into what you do. You feel me? The reason why you must stay anonymous because you can't have all these folks all in your business. You heard?
That part.
All right. So we're gonna get into some hip hop news, man. We got all these beefs going on. We got Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. We got Kanye West dissing the whole world. I want to talk about this one specifically because it's kind of relevant. We got Chris Brown versus Quavo. Who you got?
It's not even a question. I'm gonna have to give it to Chris on this one.
Why Chris?
Everything he said, how he said it, the delivery, it's a no-brainer for me.
He went crazy.
He eated that nigga. I'm fucking with Chris.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say Chris Brown did his thing. He did his thing. He tenured. He's a veteran. But I ain't gonna hate on Quavo, man.
He did okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But if I have to choose one, I'm choosing Chris, man.
I feel you.
I'm choosing Chris.
Shout out to Quavo though, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got at least throw a swing.
Man, listen.
You got at least put an uppercut in the fight, right? You know what I mean? So shout out to him for that, man.
At least he made an attempt.
All right, so we got a quote, and I want to see what this means to you. All right, so 2 things you need to avoid: caring about what people think and thinking they care. What does that mean to
you? Caring about what people think. It's not too many people I care about what they think, but the select few people that I care about what they think, I'm willing to move and adjust, accordingly, because I don't do too much moving for other people or how other people move. So people I care about.
Gotcha.
I care about how they think, what they think.
That's true. And then when you're on your hustle, you really can't really give a fuck. It's a little bit. You got to be a little bit selfish when you're trying to get where you're going. You heard?
So my motto is 99% is what? The majority, right?
Mm-hmm.
What percentage of the world is controlled by what percentage of people? 1% of the 1% controls the world's wealth. So guess what? You got to be doing something totally different to be a minority. Otherwise, you're gonna get what everybody else is getting, and you're gonna be the majority. You understand me? So
you're gonna be a wolf, or you're gonna be a sheep,
or you're gonna be a werewolf. You understand me?
You be a werewolf.
Yeah, you be a werewolf.
You huffing and puffing and blowing shit down.
You can do it a little different.
Man, I appreciate your opinion in that situation.
Absolutely.
All right, we're gonna have a little fun. When you sleeping, socks on or off?
On. I'm a winner, baby. I gotta have my socks on.
So when you sleeping, you wear your socks off?
I keep my socks on.
On?
I gotta have them on. I can't sleep. I don't feel secure. I don't know. like my feet be like clammy. I be cold. I'm just not comfortable. I gotta have on socks.
Socks on.
Unless I'm at the beach or somewhere like it's super hot. But at my house, I gotta have on my socks.
Hey man, to all the people that wear socks off, we appreciate y'all. I don't know how y'all do it, but over here, socks on.
Socks on.
So we got another little quick question. Well, it's actually a statement. I just want to see what you think about it. It says, some people are investments. Some people are bills. What's your take on that, just that statement?
Whew. Me personally, my bills are people that have proven to be investments.
The people you invest in.
Yeah. So the people I invested in, the people that showed me that they worth me investing my time and energy, they are part of my bills now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's they part of my plate. So they part of my bills. So I call them.
But you never had experienced a situation where some people just, they really was a liability versus an asset. You know what I'm saying? You never had
a couple years ago, 100%. 100% yes. Now,
cut all the books.
Everybody.
Okay, so how did you get to the point where you weed everybody out?
Life was lifing, and people showed me who they really were. You know what I'm saying? Everybody with you when you up. Everybody around you when you got money, and everybody got money and everything good. But let something happen to you, or let you need somebody, and you actually break down enough to fucking ask people for help, which is hard. Man, like I've never asked. It's hard. And so when those people that you think, yeah, they're gonna do it or they're gonna be there, when they do it, and they be like, yeah, but no, and so that's it from there. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. And it's a hard lesson to learn because it be hurting because you don't already want to ask. Bro. You might know they got it.
And tell me no. Listen, tell me no. I can take no like I can take a yes. But just tell me no so I don't stop hustling, stop looking for what I need to do, or
just don't let me thinking of my problem solved.
That's it, because now you stop me from possibly solving my problem. So that's my take on that.
The Werewolf of Wall Street. Why the name, and tell the people what actually you do.
Well, I was named the Werewolf of Wall Street. I'm not just the regular wolf. I'm the werewolf. You understand me? So, and then I turned it. I came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I turned into the beast. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the poverty before we get to the money. You ain't got to say where you're from.
Yeah.
Life like.
Man, no mom, no dad. Mom on drugs. Dad, got dipped when I was young. So really raised myself on no cap. Like,
not teasing, uncles, kind of family.
Everybody was kind of fucked up on drugs, so it's kind of like, we just had to, just grew up having to figure it out. Oh man, crack, bro, crack, yeah,
crack era.
Yeah, that crack era.
Came in that era.
So
it forced you to be kind of like a man as a boy.
Yeah, but it's I'm a takeaway person. Been through a lot. That's that's another podcast. But like,
we don't speed it up, but we just want to know the origins.
Yeah, just like raise myself, bro. Right. Like whole life, like raise myself. Really ain't never had nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I just learned to figure it out, just to make it quick. Like,
what was the turning point? What made you say, you know what? Maybe drugs wasn't the way. Did you try selling drugs? Did you try doing some of the things that came from that environment?
You got
a mask on.
Yeah, man. Like
actually, I don't speak on it. It's like a rites of passage if you come from certain neighborhoods. I don't get mad at. Some people get mad at strippers, but some females don't have no other way. It's a rites of passage in certain areas.
And then
selling drugs.
It was so bad. Like I said, man, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like my mom got me my first spot. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom got me my first.
Yeah.
So. Just in general, like it's a rite of passage. Like you just learn how to figure it out, but you're taught and you're shown that that's the way out. That's part of figuring it out. And most of the time they got us thinking that all these other ways are the way out, and they really like the way in. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
In the ground, or in the ground, or
at that hit that back on the rewind.
So yeah.
And so you got into stock market. Was there somebody that told you about it? Were you seeing it on YouTube, Facebook? Like, what gets you into? Most people that come from my neighborhood, we decide to be ball players, athletes. We don't look at the stock market. We see it, but we don't really. Now I'm seeing it as a trend. But what made you go in that direction?
I always kind of liked it when I was young. Definitely had no way ever of really being able to invest in stocks, but I always was like intrigued by it. Fast forward, during the pandemic time, you know what I'm saying? I had a really good friend of mine that I trusted, told me about some crypto.
Which one though? Which one?
It was Bitcoin, but it was more like it was more, what was it called? Binary. Okay. It's binary options. So it's a long story, but it's basically you pick a price. If it go above it or below it, you make money. So fast forward, she kind of gave us a plug to a guy that did it. He just tell you what to do. You open an account with your own money. He tell you what to do. Bong. After you make the money, you break them off. Nice. Fast forward up, took your money, everybody money, like, because if I say it, most people like they know it's solid. I took, I got this going on. Yeah. Everybody want to lick.
Everybody want to jump in real quick on a quick little play.
Killed it. Everybody up. Boom. So, and then like I went and like doubled down and got another account doing like double what I was doing.
Let's talk about numbers. You said you up. What were you making?
300,000 like in like a couple weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. So like most people like maybe 100. I got 2 accounts and was doing it. So he give me the information. Jeez. And then like I doubled down on the information over here.
And why ain't know you did?
Nah, you ain't want to know me, bro. Like you ain't want to know me.
Nah, keep going.
Because what happened was when it ended up being a scam.
Oh, okay.
So now I done
was like 200-300.
So I doubled down everything. Like I doubled down this. I took everybody money. So to fast forward, I got to give everybody their money back. So I lost double, and then I had to give everybody their money back.
Which ended you with what?
Man. And then right after that,
and that was really good because most people do Ponzi schemes and they out of there like a night.
So I got integrity, bro. So
I respect you for that. Robin Hood type shit.
But the catch was me giving everybody their shit back, and me doubling down. I was on E.
Because you went in the bag thinking this was going.
Listen, I went into the stash. You heard?
Yeah.
So I was making $200,000-$300,000 on a reg, not just at one time. So it's like every few days, bro. Like once it started getting big. Anyway, scammed, bomb, sick on E.
Back again.
So now the lady, the lady that put us on to it, her friend, she's very wealthy. So I thought she had even more integrity. She said that I had pulled my money out, so she co-signed it. Right after all that happened, she told me this guy was teaching a trading class. Because it was basically like, I need to know what this dude was doing.
I need to give me the plays. I want to know what he knows.
Right. Fast forward, I spoke that to existence. Just it got to be like 4 or 5 years now. I think back and remember, but it's been a while now. So boom, went to school, took my last money, went to school, doubled down on the loss. Went to school, bought a computer. Like my girl, she bought me a computer. Matter of fact, she bought me a computer and a tablet, like a good computer, good tablet.
So she believed it.
Man, listen. So anyway, yes, listen. Shout out to her. Let me always say that.
Always have a good woman.
Yeah.
But anyway,
my everything. Absolutely. Yeah. So what happened? Bam. Went to school. School was kind of like, okay, you do this, and then you go on to the next stage of this class, the advanced class, more money. Mm-hmm. So the stuff that we learning, like we're just absorbing so much information, and then it like literally takes over your life. Like it becomes your life.
Now we talking stock market.
We talking stock. Stock. Teach you just everything like stocks, options.
I was gonna say, give me some words.
So he teach you about basically candlesticks and the stock market, like and tell you basically what it is. But he basically teaches you the fundamentals of how it works initially. So patterns, candlesticks, price action, bulls and bears, the Feds, plunge protection team telling you about what happens when the market the pieces in place to keep it from crashing, who the people are, the Feds, and make money. He just gave us a bunch of stuff. Right. But it still was
how long was the course?
It was like 2 months.
Damn, you got to cram all that in 2 months.
2 months, right? So boom, did that. But I still didn't learn how to make no money.
You learned the game.
I learned a bunch of information.
Right.
And then he wanted me to go to another class. think the class was like 5-10 bands already.
Right.
And I pulled that out of
in there.
Yeah. So then he wanted to take another class for another 20.
Dang,
I'm like,
man, I feel like you pimping me. I ain't getting money yet.
So bang, that's my headspace.
Right.
And I'm already on E.
Right. I'm already pulling out of nowhere.
So
we gotta eat now.
So to show you how funny shit is, life happened. Life started lifing.
Right.
Some crazy stuff happened.
Kids.
You know, that's just some crazy shit happened that basically would have put my lights out. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
So that happened. I had to come up with an exuberant amount of money out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why my girl, that's why she my people. You understand? Because listen, 10 toes down. Only person 10 toes down. Right. You understand me? So came up with the money. Just God is good. That's all I can say. Like, but she's responsible for it. You know, so I'm responsible for it. She just made sure she consoled me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she was just putting me around the right people for me to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for her, it wouldn't have happened. You know? So fast forward that whole story, that all happened, right? In the process, I had to pawn this necklace. I had to give it back to the dude who I bought it from. You know, my old plug in Cali.
Right.
So he bought it back, but minus 10 bands. He's like, I can give you this for it.
Of course.
It was better. It was better what the pawn shop was gonna give you, like leaps and bounds. So
you like a crackhead.
No, they treat you worse than a crackhead.
That's terrible.
So, bomb, pawn this, and that was just part of me having to get the money. I had to get together like $300,000 in less than a month. You understand me?
Wow.
So it happened. That's over. Now I can't do. Now I'm just in this. I'm in a space like I'm on E.
Well, okay, come on. That's the time. Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on E. Yeah. So I had to give up all that bread. Now I'm on E. I done took that loss.
You learned something. You're not doing nothing.
Ain't nothing that. Listen, that shit don't even exist.
Taking losses on L's on L's. Right?
So I don't know how to pay my bills. I don't know how I'm gonna do nothing. You heard? I can't even really do what I usually do. You know, because but the circumstances. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, what happened? So, Bond, just say a year go by, me just figuring it out. Then wifey working 2 jobs, bro. She making sure I'm good, making sure she good. She going through the business, like she burning through her savings, making sure I got a lot of bills. Yeah, and I got business. I got businesses. I have other businesses. So it's like, and so she did that shit. So fast forward the story. This chick was gonna teach me Forex. She was gonna actually sit down and hand teach me Forex. So boom, wifey had a cousin that had been pressing her about giving me some trading shit. But I'm like, nigga, I ain't got no money for the trading shit. So it's like I don't need this shit because the shit consumes your life. It's like I don't got no money to trade. So what's the fucking purpose? So, but wifey kept pressing me about, call my cousin. Like,
she had a good feeling.
I'm like, bruh, like, I got no fucking money, bro. What the fuck you talking about? So, she kept pressing, but silently and respectfully, though. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, her cousin, I hit her cousin. A year done passed. Her cousin basically sends me a program, and I'm like, the girl was gonna teach me. The girl's gonna teach me Forex, so I was like, well, while I'm doing it, let me just open it up while I'm in the learning mode. Right. Yeah. She opened up she gave me a program, and I knew what it was and how to open it because I had been to school.
Right.
So you
were familiar with the software.
Right. So I opened it up, looking at it. I'm like, what is this? So I called her. She kind of explained it to me. She didn't give me a good explanation, but she gave it to me. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right. Girl teach me Forex. I'm like, oh, get out of here. This shit right here, nigga. Boom. So I paper traded, which means you simulate it.
Like the MetaTrader thing.
Yeah, right? It's a simulated.
It's like a MetaTrader where you can fake trade.
Yeah, it moves. It's like, so you get a trading account and you get a simulated account, which is basically give you like fake money to play with. Yeah. It runs real time. What would have happened, right? So 2 weeks of doing that, paper trading. Took a little 500 I had. So at this point, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, nigga, this is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I done pawned this. Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm on E. So I might have like a necklace or a watch left. So
yeah.
When this happened, I think I go pawn that so I got some bread to go start.
Yeah.
Keep it 100. Like, I was up to like 50 bands off this program and started May.
Mm-hmm.
This was this year. Last year. I started in May last year.
Mm-hmm.
With that.
The first program, right?
The per program.
And you made 50 bands.
By May, June, July, August, I'm at 50.
Yeah. And you started with 500. Hey, that's not bad.
Wow.
Hold on, that was like how many months? You talking about 3 months?
June, July, August.
90 days?
June, July. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And look, so right before wifey's birthday, I'm killing it. Like, listen, you can't tell me. Listen, I'm like the Wolf of Wall Street for real. You heard me? I'm like, listen, you can't tell me nothing.
So let me ask you this then: was the program helping?
It was a program. It was so.
Okay.
At this time, it was purely the program.
Okay. But you're still watching the program.
Oh yeah, but I know. Yeah. So you know you just got to do certain stuff because the program do it. But I do have some knowledge because I did go to school.
Right.
But when she gave me the program, she said, "I don't need you to think. Just do what it say. Don't think. Don't grow a brain."
Wow.
Bomb. So killed it. Ran it up to 50. Right before, so every day I'm trying to help runs.
Yeah.
Right. I'm taking losses here and there, but they're not nowhere near my win. So
and you hear that? In everything in life, you gotta take losses in order to get wins. It comes with the game.
Yeah, it
Everybody
does.
think that you're gonna win. No, you gotta take losses. It might not be big, but they look.
Yeah, it's
like, I'm gonna put.
Yeah. Bong, at this time, I think I gotta go pawn some jewelry at this point.
Damn.
Bong, right? I had to tell her she was just so hurt. She thinking she gonna be able to stop working.
Right.
Everything. Like, she like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you.
Right.
Lost that piece of jewelry. Pawned something else. Lost that. Bong, using rent money. Rent money gone. 2-3 months behind on rent.
No.
She giving me the money for the rent. I'm busting that down, blowing that shit like a crackhead. Every piece of jewelry I got.
Invested in this business, right?
Yeah. So at this point, I can't win.
Right.
Everything I learned, I can't. Like, it's not working. And I done pawned everything. I done borrowed. I done lied to motherfuckers like I'm on drugs, bro. No cap.
What made you keep going? What made you say this is gonna work? This is gonna work. What was it?
I had no other choice, bro.
Yeah.
I had no other choice.
Yeah.
It gotta work.
Yeah, it's gotta work.
That's all I got.
I heard that. Boy. I feel the same way about my movie career.
That's all I got.
For real.
So my last.
Yeah. Here you go. Take your time.
I borrowed like $1,400 from this chick I used to fuck with. And I lied to her, told her about some other shit.
Right.
And she like a hard working chick, so it's like I kind of felt bad, bro. But it's like I can't ask. I ain't got nothing else to sell. Rent gone.
Right.
I got $500 out of the four, so she gave me $1,400. Lost that. I'm down to 500.
Whoa. Down to the 5. I know that feeling. I've been the $100,000 nigga. It was down to that 5. This shit hurt, what? Because you can't ask nobody. Ain't nobody else.
It's over. I done asked and bought, and I can't even tell nobody now.
Facts.
500. This 500 is the last thing that I got in the world, bro.
That's it.
Like, my world is over after this 500 if this don't work.
Oh my God, that's a big roll. You rolled the fuck out.
Eviction doubled up. All my jewelry pawned. All my jewelry pawned.
Everything. You back to just you and God.
Wifey paying bills. Both my bills, her bills.
You done extended.
She don't know what to do.
And luckily she stayed, dog. Most chicks been bounced, boy. You got real wild, my boy. Man. Never let her go.
Man. Last 500.
Mm-hmm.
Just prior to that, I had read something that said, anytime you got 10,000 hours or more in something, you're considered an expert. So by the time like it was hour 10,080, because I went back and just
see all how
much time I done put in just from the beginning to now. Because by that time, nigga, I'm eat, sleep, drink, trader, screens. I mean, I'm dreaming this shit. I'm waking up to this shit like I'm simulating shit inside. No, it's weird, bro.
Yeah,
it's fucking weird.
Trust me, I have crazy vivid dreams. That's why I write scripts.
So last 500, a light bulb came on. Like a real life, like a light bulb came on, like in the cartoons. I was like staring at the screen. And I just was like,
breathe. It was in slow motion now.
This shit
was like, you know what I mean?
It's like the Matrix. Yes. And it's like, yeah. It's like
everything. Grab it and see in the future.
What the fuck is you?
No, yeah. I'm a visionary.
But that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I was able to predict which way it was going to go and what it was going to do next, even though it's random and it looks crazy to everybody else. I was able to see it, like, and like, fast forward.
What you make out the 5, man?
It's a fucking blur, bro. I went from 500 to 50 bands, 50 bands to 100 bands, 100 bands. Let's just say,
yeah. No, you got a mask on. Talk your shit.
Eight zeros.
Okay, you a millionaire.
I'm talking about from 500.
And I know you put at least 500,000 up. You like, I ain't never going back to the 500 again.
That's not like, it's not even logical. It's no way to even explain it. Like when that kind of money come, it's like it don't make sense no more. It like it's like it's fake. Like at that point, at this point, it's fake.
But you still figured out how to grab that what you saw and still put it in the future. To where it's easy now. You just like Steph Curry in the paint.
Yeah,
you can't miss.
I never thought I would have a skill or something like to watch rappers or singers or artists or something like.
And just that's like
so
talent.
And like the numbers I can do like at will is like some shit from a movie.
Wow.
Hence why I got on the mask.
Facts.
I don't do social media. I don't take pictures. I don't got like if you don't know me, you don't know me. Like you don't even know. You won't know my real name.
So for someone who knows stock markets right now and at your expert level, give us an example of something to how you make something, just so you can just show me. I'll give you a small little tidbit of how we doing it.
So let me go back a little bit.
Okay.
They lie to us about what you need and how this actually works.
Okay.
Even the guy I learned from, like he didn't tell me nothing. Like he
was spoon feeding you the game.
And he's still making you think that you need these exuberant amounts of money to do this.
Right.
And you don't. You don't need. You don't.
You just have to know.
And they don't want us to know. They don't want us to know. And if you think different, then they're gonna have you drugged up and programmed. Because
once you really financially free, you can think that breathe a little bit.
But for you to get this on certain levels, the rich are the minorities, right? The majority are everybody else.
Correct.
So I can't give you what I got or teach you what I got, because then you gonna take away from me.
Yeah.
Hence why I had to stop teaching people.
Okay.
I had to stop teaching.
I was gonna get to that. Like when you start getting to that.
Yeah, I told
100,000. Did you go back to the crew? Like,
nah, I taught a couple people. I taught a couple people. I called the plug who I had sold this to. I was like, yo, I want to buy my shit back. You understand me?
Back.
And he was like, what you doing? Da, da, da. I told him what I was doing. He was like, yo, so put me on. I said, well, I'm not teaching no more. I said, but I can give you the program, explain the program to you. I ended up writing a book because somebody wanted me to teach him, and I kind of
You had to.
I had to like kind of format it, and it ended up turning into a book.
Nice.
Bang, he sent me his computer.
You wanted you to do it.
Yeah, no, I had to give him the program.
Right.
He paid me for the program. Because I had to get a lady so at this point, if I want another copy of it, I got to give her. I got to give her.
You know how it works.
The
game would be sold, not told.
So I got to give her. $3 bands. It's gonna cost you $2 bands for me to teach you. Because at this point, nigga, I'm doing numbers. Like, for me to teach you, know that I love you. Because I'm taking no. Because you don't understand how much money I showed you this morning.
Right.
I showed you this morning.
And you showed me this morning. Tell the people what you showed me, because they don't know. What did you show me? This was this morning, people.
9:30.
How much was the original trade?
The original trade is like 100 bands. Mm-hmm. This particular trade is about 94,000. Mm-hmm. I did it at 350, maybe before the market closed. I woke up this morning, 9:30, 4/7. Mm-hmm. I closed it, 43,000. And that was just a light one. Like I did that
43 bands in one day.
Yeah. I've made.
What's the average day? What's the average good day? Because you at this point
best day 14 million. Best
14 M?
Yeah.
What'd you take to put in?
It was a lot.
Ooh-wee.
But
average though. That's dope. 14 million in one day. What's the average? What's like the average?
Now?
Yeah.
80 to 100.
How many days in a week? We're doing this because I don't know how long. How many days is it open? How many days?
It's open 5 days a week, 9:30 to 4. And so for everybody to know, like I trade options. I don't trade stocks. Mm-hmm. I trade options, and the option is a contract. So just say this is Tesla, right? Okay. Tesla is $100 a share. Okay. So everybody teaches you that to buy Tesla, you need $100. If you want 10 of them, you get $1,000. It costs you $1,000 to own 10 shares of Tesla. Fair? All right, that's what they teach you. You got to have all this money to buy these shares of stocks. And the prices of stocks are different prices. Mm-hmm. The good ones cost a lot, they do. More than what we make a year sometimes. Fast forward, I learned about an option. An option allows me to buy 100 shares of a stock. Mm. So for a fraction of the cost. So 100 shares of Tesla will cost me. No, 100 shares of Tesla will cost me. Hold on, I want to be accurate.
Okay. For those who know stocks, they're gonna call you out. Exactly.
Yeah, I got to keep it 100.
Yeah. And also, while he's doing that, this episode is sponsored by Meet the Snows. It's an action-packed movie. Talks about sex trafficking. It's out right now on Tubi, starring your boy. I co-wrote, executive producer, starring it. Please go watch that. It's Meet the Snows out right now.
And it's dope. So Tesla's trading at $144. It closed at $144.68 as of currently. Mm-hmm. After hours, it's trading at $163 a share. Okay. Hence, this is how I make money once it's closed. But I'll talk about that later. So to buy, we get back to Tesla. Tesla's $144 a share. So, that's what I was doing. Right? So one contract to control 100 shares of Tesla, I go to an option. Mm-hmm. So I'll just say I get it. They do it by the week. Okay. In the money, cost me $1.16 a share. Yeah. Ended up cost me $113.50. Wow. To control 100 shares of Tesla for the week.
Wow. You can just borrow it.
I just borrow it.
Whoa.
So now I trade SPY, SPX, which is a ETF, which is basically it goes off the S&P 500, which is 500 of the biggest companies. It basically it's an ETF. It's just a derivative of that running. Mm-hmm. Okay, right? 500. They just put them all together in the average, and it's a fund. Mm-hmm. It's called the ES. Mm-hmm. It's a future. It's the futures. So everything runs off the futures. So anyway, that's what I learned. Mm. I can get 100 shares of that stock for $100 each contract. So I buy 10 of those. I control 1,000 shares. Mm-hmm. So now if it moves up $20 on the upside, guess how much money I make? How much you made off that $100? $20,000.
Off 100?
You spend 1,000. So just say.
I'll do it all day.
So I bought 10 contracts. So I bought 10 contracts now. Right. 10 contracts is $116 a contract. Mm-hmm. So if I got 10 of them, because I control 100 shares, I have now 1,000 shares I'm in control of. So just say I decided to go up at this particular price point, and it goes up $20 from there. Mm-hmm. I close it right then and there. I just made $20,000.
Wow!
Oh, the quick gist of it.
How long would that take though? You bought 10,000.
A couple hours.
Shares. Really?
A couple hours.
It can
take a couple hours. It can take a day. But I can do it in minutes. I do it in seconds.
How do you know that this is the one to buy? Anybody would do it if they just knew, all right, let me get Tesla enough.
So what it is the program tells you what to do. The program tells you what to do. AI type? Yes, the AI program. Okay. But now I'm better than the AI.
I got you.
I don't even use that program anymore, but the program is, if you don't know how to do nothing, you really just got to follow it. And
follow the man. Follow the money.
Yeah.
Now, somebody told me it was between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m. Is that true or false?
That's no. I mean, after hours, the market moves maybe with Forex, but with this,
that doesn't move like that.
No, it moves 24 hours a day. It does, but the market is open from 9:30 to 4. But pre-market, you got a couple hours before pre-market, an hour or two, about an hour or two after. Which everybody can access, but before that, unless you with certain companies, you can't access what's going on after hours. So just like now, after hours,
wow, $20,000 in a couple of hours. That's mind blowing.
So after hours. This is what I'm making right now. It's moving after hours. You see, it's
in the month. Off the next month?
Yes, this is how much I'm up on this particular contract right now.
What is that amount, please? Say it for
14,670.
That's 14,670.
But
so you'll cash out tomorrow morning?
No, tomorrow it'll probably be up another $20, $30. So this sale could be 100, 200,000 tomorrow.
Okay, so for the average person who just didn't click for them, how do they figure it out? How are they finding out which one to grab?
So the another niche I did was I only trade one thing only. So it's a million different companies.
Right.
I trade one thing only. I trade SPX per se. Mm-hmm. That's one. Yeah, that's one fund that tracks 500 of the best companies. So if Nvidia's doing good, this is going to do good. If Tesla's doing good, this is going to do. Or if it's doing bad, I bet for it to go down too. Yeah. I make money up and down.
Wow.
So literally, like all day, I can make money up and down. So
how do you see it going down then?
You end up knowing it, but the program tells you. So initially, the program start kind of as your training wheels, and then it teaches you. Mm-hmm. And then as time goes on, you get better than the program.
You told me at first you was using the program and you was losing.
Matter of fact, rewind. You was right. So no. So when I used the program to make the 50. I'm glad you said that. You brought this up. I used the program to make the 50. Once I lost the 50, I kept pawning my shit and was using all of the program now and couldn't get it.
Yeah. So the program plus the knowledge. Okay.
I couldn't get back.
Yeah.
I couldn't get back. And I'm like, how? Why? Mm-hmm. So what I ended up doing was now I started using what I've been watching all day, every day.
Anyway,
right?
20,000 hours.
Because now fuck the program because the program ain't working. Mm-hmm. And so now I'm burnt all my money up on this program and it ain't working. So now I got to figure it out. Mm-hmm. So now I just kept watching.
You really had to learn.
And then I started remembering the stuff I learned in the class and going back from the class stuff. And then that's when all of a sudden our 10,080 clicked on my last $500 because the program that was teaching me was no longer helping me. I was going broke and it took me to eat.
Question. You teaching someone, do they need 10,080?
No,
they you cut down that time. I'm just asking.
Listen. I've
going through the ranks I think that's what you need.
I've taught people in 2 weeks, and none of them are working right now.
Wow.
And to get to that, once I sent the dude to Cali, his computer, he go to his boy. He teaches his boy too. I had to say, all right, well, fuck it. but I'm no longer teaching because it's like it's starting to get dangerous. I can't teach people this because they will come in. You understand me? So I can't give this away. And somebody was like, "Hey, you can't teach people this.
Right.
You can't teach people this." But I gave it to him because he looked out. Fast forward,
right.
They flew me out to Cali. They killing it. I ain't even teach these niggas. They killing it.
Flew me it out too.
Yeah, but the program is gonna make you gonna get
program helping, but sometimes I think like it's like playing all the time.
Yeah,
literally you learn how to get that.
Yeah, but you make your own gumbo.
Yeah.
Soon as I walked into they got me a dope ass Airbnb, $5,000 a night. Yeah. I got Phantoms. I got listen, bro.
That was a long weekend.
Man, it just
like that's your family too.
Man, listen, I don't know these niggas. He was my weed plug, but they loved me so much. And his best friend right now is my brother. Man, I felt like I was LeBron getting courted to go to the Lakers. Man, I mean these dudes spent $250,000 on me, just me being there, bro. I had piano players playing while I'm like it's just dope.
What a great time. What a great time to be alive.
So when I walked into the house, when they came to pick me up from the airport in the Phantom, mind you, open the door like I'm Bentley and Farnsworth or somebody. I'm like, what the fuck? So we get to the spot. We had Honey Beach, dope ass spot. As soon as I get in the house, put my shit down. He puts this shit back around my neck. And he was like, bro, like you changed my life, bro. Like, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I damn near cried, man. Cause I was
coming from, all the way from nothing to Don Perignon.
Yeah.
And getting the love. That made you feel great.
So like now you gotta talk to me nice now.
Like now you the man, you situate yourself financially. What do you do for others? Like, okay, you can't give everybody the game. Family. Are they still can they have access to you? Like,
like you don't
how they always need something to that.
I've never really been that close to my family. I got a couple
friends.
Right. They I had to raise me. Right. So now you can't come around me now.
Yeah.
I got one family member that I really rock with. Like he can get everything. Like I'm gonna do something real special for him. Everybody else, it's been me all this time.
Yeah.
So I don't got really that many people.
There's many people in the fight.
You want with me shoot in the gym? Like I don't. So my circle's small, my movement's small. I don't need validation. I don't got social media. I don't. So I really be.
You live in real life.
I mean,
hence why you at the G4 Elite show. So let's talk about now. Behind closed scenes, we were talking about you coming back to teaching and coming back to social media and really.
I never been on social media ever.
Okay, well, I want you to come back.
I can't.
Are we opening up this door to then start a seminar, because we do have people who they doing it and they making an extra couple million because they do. There's nothing wrong with teaching people.
Right. So I came here to do this with you and for you. You know what I'm saying? One, because you're dope. But just to let the people know, like, yo, don't ever give up, bro. Like,
facts.
It's never
the real testament.
It's the takeaway. Like, bro, I've been homeless. You name it. Like, no mom, no dad.
For me, I took away the 10,000 hours. People don't understand.
You got to put the time in, though.
The work that goes in. Like, I was acting for 10 years before I wrote Meet the Snows, and just still putting in the hours. You know what I'm saying?
You got to put the hours in.
That's what I took from it.
Because you will.
So you can. Number one.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I always told you since I met you, I'm proud of you, because it's hard to see people in our this color not famous go to where we're trying to go. So when I see somebody on their way or already there, I have to salute. So just in public to the world, this is a big testament and salute to you, bro.
But it's you just don't give up. You got to put the work in. You got to put the time in. So I can say this. I can fast forward you probably about 9,000 hours me teaching.
Right.
And literally,
you can't give them all the sauce, but you can get them.
And listen,
in the right direction.
I'm gonna tell you how ill I was when I was teaching. Money back guaranteed, 3 days. If you're not making money in 3 days. Money back guaranteed.
Like a real life changing money?
And no, whatever you pay for my class in writing, money back guaranteed in 3 days. Yeah. If you're not making money and you're not happy with this class, I give you your money back. Guess how many people have asked me for my money back?
How many? 0, huh? Yeah. 3 days? Oh, that's a fast turnaround.
Money back guarantee.
3 days?
Money back guarantee.
Give it back to you. I don't even want your money.
I ain't never had nobody ask for my money back.
I don't need your money. What makes somebody like you happy now? You rich now. You up. What makes you happy?
I'm up, but I'm happy just to know I can sustain myself forever.
It's the freedom of it.
Legally though.
Yeah.
I don't gotta catch a lick and bust a move and live lick the lick and move the move.
I was gonna ask you too. Okay, because who knows? You remember when you made the big lick and you lost it all in the trades? Do you have something back up like outside of trading you're doing, or just trade or die for you now?
It's trade or die. It's trade or die. Like
the werewolf. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. Big facts, my boy. It's fucking trade or die. Trade or die. Behind the scenes, I'm trying to learn. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I'm gonna try to get him to get some schooling on this, y'all. Man, this was number one, a great show, a great testament of life, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Again, he can't reveal himself. He don't have social media, so this will be a G4 Elite exclusive if you watched it. And we appreciate you, man. We had the Werewolf of Westwood. Anything you want to say to the people, because I can't give you out.
Yeah, just listen. Don't give up and listen. Okay. We special, man. We can do it. You don't YouTube will teach you so much, man. Yeah. Yeah. It's a bunch of people out there teaching you free game, and you really can do it. It really happened. It ain't no cap. It ain't no scam.
It's trading is where it's at.
Yeah, listen, life changing.
I got a nephew that's playing around with it right now.
And our kids, like, we got to teach our kids. Like, we got to teach. Like, that's probably what I would do. I'll probably teach some kids. Like, I'll probably maybe teach some kids or something in the future.
All right. Yeah. Well, if you're watching this when I do the Werewolf of Wall Street seminar, you might want to catch on, man. This is Measy Numbers. This is G4 Elite. We out. We appreciate you.